Well, hi, and welcome to another one of Wally's Weekend Drives. Man, we have a treat for you today. First off, we're up here at Camelback Ford, just off the 51 on Camelback Road. Basically Ford country for sure. They've got over like 150 F-150s up here, but that's not why we're here. We're here to check out this brand new 2023 Ford Raptor right here, the R version that everybody's looking for. This is powered by a 5.2 liter V8 with a supercharger on top of it, but you know what? Thing makes 700 horse, over 650 foot-pounds of torque, and it's four-wheel drive, has a giant suspension. This truck is actually made for Baja. So if you're kind of a Ricky racer and you like to desert race and play around in the desert, this is probably going to be your vehicle, so pay attention. First thing that we're going to notice right here, big open grill in the front, lots of airflow. If you look through there, you see a big radiator. Again, this is a desert racer, so if you look down underneath there, you're also going to see full skid plates underneath here and tow hooks in case you run across a Chevy or a Dodge out there that you need to pull out, which happens a lot. And if you're traveling at night in the desert, you need good lights for sure. And they've included these rigid off-road lights that light everything up. And there's lights that come off the mirrors. There's lights that come back in the back of the tailgate there too. So you can pretty much light the world when you're doing it. Now, if you walk around here to the side, one of the things you're going to notice, huge 17-inch alloy wheels, and those are actually 37-inch tall tires, and that's what makes it so easy to step across the terrain out in the desert. That and that 700 horse, so when you come up on something, you just kind of gas it and it blows over it. But if you look at these are true off-road tires for sure. Coming around here to the side, you notice you got foldable mirrors in case you're inside the garage or you need, things are getting tight. They do fold in, and you notice also you've got your signals here, and here's that camera I was talking about too. So you got cameras on the side here no matter what. So if you're doing a little rock crawling or some tight off-roading, you don't need to have your spotter get outside. You can actually use your cameras inside. In fact, the tech inside this thing is unreal. Moving inside, the seats, these things are comfortable. Not only are they comfortable, right now, it's over 100 degrees outside. My butt is cold, believe me. It's definitely something that you want to get here. And you'll see the controls are right down here. So whether you want the heat or in this case, you want the cool, everything is right at your fingertips. You also have your dual zone climate control right here. Moving up here, you see a 12-inch screen, gives you all your information that you need, and this has a 4G hotspot in it too. Trail turn assist. Let's talk about that very quickly, because when you're off-road, sometimes you really got to have some help turning, and this just gives you a little bit tighter turning radius. Also, if you look right over here, you see your typical power point for what we used to call a cigarette lighter. Now it's just a 12-volt power point. But right below here is a 400-watt 115 amp right here that you can plug in your laptop. And when you say plug in your laptop, what are you thinking? I don't have room. Look right here. You're going to watch and see the shifter go down out of the way. And then you're going to see this. You have the perfect workplace here for your laptop. You plug it in right there and you just go ahead and work. A tilt telescopic steering wheel with a lot of controls right here, so as well as the four-wheel drive right here. And if you look into the back here, you're also going to find you've got plenty of room back there. The seat folds up, gives you a flat surface, and there's storage underground too. Now, if you look real close here, we talk about the suspension on this. If you get in here, you can see the heart of that suspension are these Fox shocks right here. Fox shocks and the trailing arm suspension on here gives you probably about 14 inches of ground clear, or not ground clearance, but suspension travel. So when you're going through the bumps, it pretty much feels like you're riding on marshmallows, and it'll suck just about everything up. Let's walk around here to the back, because one of the things that we like here for sure is what we call a soft touch tailgate, meaning if you hit this and you can stand back, no more broken fingers or fingernails or anything else. This is actually a work truck too. The F-150 is known for that. So you see, you've got this little cutout right here. If you need to clamp something on, like a board or something, to do some work or some sawing if you're a carpenter, that's a good deal. And if you have an electric saw, you can actually plug it in right there. There's a 400-watt, 115-volt outlet right there. It is pre-wired for trailers, trailer brakes, or your 4-pin connector right there with your standard receiver right there. And again, you've got the tow hooks in the back just like the front, because you might be running into somebody out there that needs some help. Now, one thing's for certain, Camelback Ford is the truck place sitting with about 150 F-150s right now. They are offering, on all 22 models that are still in here, they are offering 0.9% financing right now. Also, Ford puts $2,500 towards those 22s to try to get them out the door. Herb up here at Camelback Ford will add an additional $2,500. So come on up here, look for a 22 if you can find one. You're gonna get $5 grand off and 0.9% financing. That's a rockin' deal. So again, the MSRP on this, back to here, $109,740 right here. So if you're an off-roader, this is pretty much race ready to go. Grab your money, come on up here, see Herb at Camelback Ford. You won't be sorry.